Hello, everyone. I want to talk about the name Karen, or when you're referred to as being a Karen or whatever. And I think women, anyone, now has to be on their P's and Q's because they don't want to be labeled a Karen, or they're at risk of being labeled a Karen. And I'm kind of sick of it because it kind of handcuffs us or does not give us the ability to complain about customer service in general, or asking for a manager, because the minute you ask for a manager regarding any situation, someone will start recording you and make you look like a crazy person. So for instance, and I'm not going to name this business because this is absolutely my favorite business to go to, but um I love to get this holographic chrome nail and it is amazing. What they do is they paint your nails black, and then they use the chrome holographic powder on top of that, and then they do the top coat. And I found a salon that does it. I love this salon. They're just kind people. So I scheduled a mani pedi yesterday, which because I don't do it very often, and lo and behold, had the pedicure first. Thank God, she was sent from heaven. Just a wonderful girl. Amazing. I left satisfied. Even the woman next to me, we became friends. So, anyways, I go to get my manicure. The owner had ordered the powder in, not special for me, but so that she could complete the request, because I had it done in Seattle a number of years ago, and I've been looking for a salon to do this again. And the the owner orders it. She does it. I'm happy. Go back yesterday, and after my pedicure, I'm sat in front of this young man. Don't know him. He seems to be a new face. And when he started my manicure, he took a phone call. And I thought, if it's an emergency, that's fine. But he chatted on the phone. I don't know how long it was. And then he finally hung up I thought he hung up the phone, or he sets the phone down and he says, "I'm sorry." And I said, "Okay," and hoping that we can, continue. And I see when he put the phone down, the phone was on, and whomever he was talking to, her name was on there, and they were talking, and I was uncomfortable, but I thought, I don't want to be a Karen, so I can't say anything. And the next thing you know, he's still talking throughout the whole procedure, or sorry, the whole service. And I thought, this really can't be happening. And then he did my nails, did 2 coats of black, then a clear coat, and I hadn't seen it done like that before, because normally the powder goes on the black coat. He does all of the clear coats, and I said, "Well, we need the holographic chrome." He goes, "What are you talking about?" And I pull up my phone and I said, "This is what it looked like. It's the same color I had on when I came in." He does silver, then purple. I said, "No, it's the rainbow. It's like this." He goes, "No, it looks the same." I said, "No, it doesn't." And the owner's sister, she kept saying, "I'm sorry." And he was arguing with me, and he stood up behind the chair. He said, "I can't help you." And I'm like, "You were on your phone the whole time. I kept telling you what I wanted." And one of her sisters is like, "I'm sorry," because she knows me. She knows I'm not a Karen per se. And he gets up, turns his light off, and walks away. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And she's like, "I'll help you. I'll help you." And I'm like, "Okay." She goes, "I have it. I just have to find it." So then I had to wait till she was done with her customer. Not only that, she had to take off all of the work that he did, because you do the black polish, then the powder, then the clear coat. And all some of the ladies in the place were kind of looking at me with sympathy, because they felt my pain. But anyways, I'm thinking I can't complain, because I'm gonna look like a Karen and someone's gonna record me. But had I said something to begin with, I wouldn't have been there for another 2 hours. So anyways, you have to risk being a Karen, because who cares? It's your service, you're paying for it. So anyways, I'm not gonna name the salon. I don't believe he's gonna be there when I come back again, because supposedly this is the first time. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be back.